Hi guys, I received these 23A batteries to test for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure the voltage, I'm going to measure the capacity, the weight and everything else which I find. Of course, these are not normal standard batteries. The type is really 23A. The voltage is supposed to be 12 volts. So inside of every of these batteries, we have a stack of 8 button cell batteries of 1.5 volts. So we have total of 12 volts. And so here we have 12 of them. The manufacturer is POWEROWL. It's a very good brand as far as I can see. I've tested already a couple of their batteries and everything has been working really good so far. They are promising a 3-year shelf life and leak proofness. By the way, here also some more information in the bag. They also provide a manufacturing date, which is a really nice thing. Of course, this one was produced somewhere in 2024. Of course, they are not rechargeable. They are normal alkaline batteries. And so to open, we push here a little bit back. There's somehow like a cross here in the back which you can use to further open that. And so we can push one out. That's a good thing. So the remaining batteries stay in place and are not falling out. So usually we have a weight of 8 grams. So let's see, it says 7.8 grams. Yeah, really close. So that's a good thing. They are definitely not too heavy. And so here we have a first reading about the voltage, of course, without using any power. So it's slightly higher than 12 volts, which is perfect. And so let's quickly see how much power we can get out of it. So I do a quick ramp up test here. We can see voltage has dropped, but of course we are using a lot of power, more than 1 watt here. I hope you can see that voltage is dropping when we increase the amps. So we are really high. So I can repeat that. So you can see starts at around 10 volts with these high amps. The minimum amp was 0.1. Unfortunately, I couldn't use lower amps. But you can see when we go to 0.2 or even 0.3 amps, then the voltage drops significantly. But of course, this is not intended to do. This is just what I wanted to show in an absolutely extreme test. Absolutely nothing to complain. This is just to show what's possible. Of course, in real life, we are not using such batteries for such high power. And so we have here a fresh battery. You can see it's again at 12.7 volts. And so I'm trying to test the capacity. I'm using here around 0.01 amp. And so even though we are pulling between 10 and 30 milliamps, the voltage is still above 12 volts. That's pretty cool. And so while it's running, I'm setting the threshold to 8 volts, which is 2/3 of the normal voltage, which I think is about reasonable. And so I finished the capacity test. And so I've made a time lapse. Unfortunately, the video quality is not very good, but I think you still get the point. Just watch this number here. So let's keep going. So we have reached here 10 milliampere hours, voltage dropped to 10.8 volts, still really good. Then we kept going here, 20 milliampere hours, voltage down to 10.2, still good. When did we get 0.3? Here we are, 9.87 volts. Let's keep going here. So here we are approaching 40 milliampere hours, which is already a good number for such high current, and still 9.5 volts. Unfortunately, almost impossible to see, but it was a 50 milliampere hours, which is really good. But after that, the voltage has been dropping pretty fast to 8 volts. And so we had a cutoff here. You can see that here. Of course, I can't show you more digits, but my assumption regarding capacity is around 55 milliampere hours, which is exactly what Wikipedia is describing on average as a capacity. But that doesn't mean that this battery is only mediocre, because the big thing is that we have been using really unusual high current to test this capacity, and so we can assume that with lower current we could reach much higher numbers. Unfortunately, I can't test that here. I've then even lowered the threshold to 6 volts and it dropped right away below. So it looks like when it's at 8 volts, that's really at end of life. So I think we have a good number here, at least for a fast discharge. So overall, definitely confirmation that we have a very good quality battery here. Nothing to complain, so full recommendation from my side. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.